Alpha guy. So how it be now? Ah, hi everybody, how everything? Don't tell. How many of us dey online? Ashimoye Gabriel, I don't miss you too, Jare. Good evening, everybody. It is well. For the guys who reach out to me, wo, una try, una well done. I hail una. It's not easy. Devil won't do level, but man, we not agree. So if now they hear me, not tell me how the visuals there, how the volume, how everything. I hope it's everything clear. Loud and clear, Abi. How many we dey for class now? Let's use like 3 minutes to wait. So by 10 minutes after 9, we'll continue. I'm not too strong, so I feel if you talk too loud, but we move. So meanwhile, me na they like the live, me na they share them so that other people go feel benefit. While we they wait for others to join, just 2 minutes. Me na they share, me na they whether I don't know whether na like or whatever. Marvelous Balogun, good evening. How you day? I know Lowa Tosin, how you be now? Thank you, Gary. Amen. At least that 2 weeks break is a long time for everybody to catch up. Hope say una we don't miss class. Hope say una don't catch up. Say I can even whisper to them. Hope say everybody don't catch up, sha. One minute more, then we'll start. Today we'll be dealing with CSS positioning. So today strong where. So that CSS position. So if we want to look am under CSS, it is under CSS layout. So this already 9:10, so I'm kicking off. No wasting of time. Osato, once it's 9:30, start with the pass attendance. Okay, so guys, let's move on. How many will be for class? Please continuously like and share. Just the like and just the share. You get why? Because of the algorithm. Okay, so let me hide this. So guys, before we move on, una wey know me for TikTok and Instagram. Una remember, I don't know whether una notice say I did a content on vibes coding and then I did a rap inside it. Hope say una see am. Una see am. So this is what I want. Probably maybe inside this class or after this class. When I go my TikTok, which will be like probably because I go still post this night. So maybe it could be my second right now my latest post. Right now. I posted the track. Right now, both on Instagram and TikTok. If you go open them now, you go see my last post. Now be the track. So what I want you guys to do is you can share, you can repost, you understand? The one on Instagram and on the one on TikTok. So I beg me run them. And I'm cooking a challenge for it because somebody for TikTok for my DM say he won't give, make I do challenge, say he won't give somebody 50,000, the best person way that vibe am, or but I'm still cooking it, I don't know. So maybe you can vibe on it early, I don't know. But when I share them, like them, you know. Okay, so let's go on. So CSS, where's my notepad? Hope you understand everything what I talk, Sha. Okay, so CSS position, they're under CSS layout. Oh, sorry, this is the block the screen. Yes, now that one what rap. I dey think, I beg. Okay, so there are many things that are under CSS layout. In fact, general common sense, we don't treat many things under CSS layout, you know. So, but this one now would can talk about position. They call them position property. So, I want to believe that there's nobody owing us assignment because you people had a long break. So, so we get 5 different position properties. We get static, we get relative, we get fixed, we get absolute, we get sticky. Now, from the name say you go almost want to know what did they do. There's this thing I'm reading. They say elements are then positioned using the top, bottom, left, right properties. Now, once it comes to position, I go soon show in a practical, but just pay attention. Once it comes to anything position, we know they use margin top, margin bottom part. We know they use margin top, bottom, left again. We they use just normal bottom, normal left, normal right, normal top. No more margin top like this. You understand? Instead of margin top, you just have only top and bottom. So once you have to do with position, now only waiting will they do with that. So just they follow me small so that you go they get them. So the first one we'll go talk about now. Okay, so and these properties no go work. That this bottom, left, right, top no go work unless we they use position. Just as I talked before. Okay, so let's play with something. Let me go to, you don't tell why I open our project, but let me see if my VS Code go still remember the project. This project when I see so don't nearly kill me. Okay, let's go. Is it there? It's not there. Make I go find out. I need to go find out. Now we did the first day we will create class. Now remember where I even create and put. Where will this thing be like this? So God will help me. Atike Marez, you say now God will help you. Say you did very far. How comes now? We never do class for like 2 weeks. How comes you can't stay very far? Who remember the name of the folder who will take do that? What did they call that website again? That website. Oh, I don't see a YT class. Very good. So let me open CSS folder. Good evening, Victor Eja. Okay. I nearly say Victor Eja based on Yoruba. Men are they like now. Nobody they like the live now. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to create another if I say my code small, make I increase the view. Okay, this is big enough. Okay, so I'm going to create another HTML. I'm going to call this one position. So that we're going to see that position we use and learn. Position HTML. So we'll go get our normal what is they call them? Atike Mares. You say school projects after your life. Yeah, don't cry. We face on too. Okay, so let's go on. CSS. I'm going to say CSS position for title. Okay, so we are going to, let's work. So I say we get 5, Abi. Let's start with static, right? So by default, all HTML, make I write like this. All HTML elements. God, I weak, eh? All HTML elements are positioned static by default. You need to know that. By default, all HTML elements are static by default. Have that one in your mind in anything you are doing. No, say by default, all HTML elements are static. So, an element with position static like this, you will now go see am. No me say e dey position in any special way at all. It is not positioned in any special way. It is only positioned according to the normal flow of the website. In fact, let's come inside code now. Let's have a div and say, let's call this div. Let's just write. Ma go this W3 school. What did they write? Hold on. Okay. Element has position static. So let's just go to our CSS. In fact, let's just write CSS here. Let's write CSS here. Let's not go too far. So let's do, remember when I taught you this kind of CSS on file method. So let me call the div directly. And I'm going to say position. You see is going to be static. You see but let me go live. Let's look at the file first. May we see I think I need to make this big. Let me just give it a big font size so that we can see it well. Let me use like 50 pixels. Okay, cool. This is very big. So you see, as we say position static, you see say it just did the normal, but before that, let's remove position static. Let's see if anything go do one. You see nothing do one. So let's put it back. Position static. Now so that they take tell am. Position static. Let's just add this other one. Save. Let's add border. According to W3 school. Let's say border black. Okay. So you see, by default, now what did they try to tell you now? By default, all HTML elements now static by default. Because if I remove this static now, bam, nothing do am. It did there. They are all static by default. In fact, let me put other things under this one. Let me use paragraph, lorem ipsum. Yeah, let's do it like this. You see, nothing happened. Let's put back the static. So position static. Yeah. You see, nothing happened. Also, we understand that part. By static, the element is by default on static position. We understand before I move on, because we needed to establish that fact. When I understand, make I continue. Share the live or share I mean they like and nobody's even liking. Now wow. Una understand? Una know the answer. Okay, now understand that big sharp. Let's move on. Time to go. Okay, so that is that. Now let's talk about the second one. Which one be the second one for here? Let's talk about relative. Relative position. Now, so they say an element with position relative is positioned relative to its normal position. You wanna go kill us. Hey. So setting the top, right, bottom, and left property of a relative position element will cause it to be adjusted away from its normal position. Other content will not be adjusted to fit into any gap left by the. So what do you mean by say when they say relative? First, any tag or any element where you give position relative, you go there in relative to its own normal position where it carry come before. Then when you can't use like top, bottom, left, right, take the adjust the position. It go only the shift however way you take put them. But every other element where they are around them, they not go fill up that space where you say where you whatever space where they left when you do them. Let's look at it like this. Let's do something. Let me use these people's example. Let's clean this off. Follow me. Just follow me. So let's have H2. So I'm going to say position, just to show that this one a position relative. Just watch. Now I'm just following this guy's example, and then we'll have a paragraph. Let's write an element with position relative is positioned relative to its normal position. Right? So let's look at it. Now here, for here, instead of position static, it is now going to be position relative. You grab. So let's now see what happened first. When we go see him, let's go to this thing. You see him, Abi? You notice that we say make it get border, but the border no come out. But we listen, we don't judge. Why the border no come out? The border supposed come out. Okay, look at me. Now not even tell me. Now div are the is supposed they all of them supposed they inside. I'm supposed to have another div here. Watch, which is the one I will use for the relative. I'm going to say this is div. Okay, let's say this div element has position. Can't spell it. Position relative. Okay, fine. So now this one, let me give it a class. Or no need of class. Then let me just we're already calling the div. So now this one we want let me get that position relative, right? So you see, by mind you, this is how it is. We have not done anything to it. So more will look at. So you see, and this is the relative element. You can see it a bit. So now, if I say watch, if I say margin, I say margin. You know, we say once we are using position, we are not using all those margin, top and bottom. I will say, for example, I want to shift it to, let's say, the right now. I will just use, I want to shift the left now. I will just say left 30 pixel. You grab. Let's come here. You see, say shift, Abi. So I can keep shifting. Let's say I use 130. Keep shifting. Now, the idea, and I say, however what I do to it, whatever I do, every other element that are around it will not take the position where it left. They go just be like that. Some of these things, until you can't start to use them before you go understand, but just have it in your mind like that. There's no serious explanation what we do. Those days when I was learning, I used to say it is relative. Since the name is relative, meaning it is relative to other elements. Like its position or anything that happens to it is dependent on other element. But no, that's not how it is. It is. They say it is relative to its normal position. So let's say this place here where my mouse is hovering over is the normal position. As we dey shift arm, nothing will take that in position. Whether it is empty or not, nothing will take it. Okay, fine. Let's go to the third one. The third one is fixed. I love this one so much because I want to show you something. Let's go to like a website. Let's go to that dot this thing .dev because the user are there. Now go notice say there is this Okay, no be this one. Let me remove it. You can you now go notice they see this top here. Oh, thank you. Whoever is liking this thing, thank you so much. Tony Aztec, how far now? Don't they? So when I see this menu for up, this navigation bar, you can see that it is sticky on top. It's not moving. Other things they move, but in just dead here. Let me put it on light. This thing. Let's see. So you can see it is. Go to light now. Now wow. Okay, it's not working anyway. So you see say that top menu no move. Now see I say just day. Now that kind of thing position fixed they do. So let's look at it. Let me remove this ones. So position fixed. They say an element with position fixed is position relative to the viewport. We don't know what to be viewport now, but let's leave that first. Which means it always stays in the same place. Okay, so what it just mean I say anyone where you give position fixed will remain in that place where you say, because you say fixed, it's a fixed position. Now there it go day. Period. So that position fixed, so now there it go day. It could be side by side, it could be opposite. Whatever is around it. So anyways, so let's do something with static, right? So for example, now let me remove this ones. Let me just remove everything and why they even speak English too much this now? I don't attend meeting this past 2 weeks. Now why? So let me I get one div. Watch oh. That div now, I remove all these ones. I say position fixed, right? What should I write in this one now? Let me give it a measurement so that let me give it width. I want the width to be 100% so that I go take the entire width. Let's say 100%. And then let's say height should be like maybe 200 pixel, I guess. Let me see it first. Okay, cool. What else? 200 pixels is too much. Let's say 100. And then let's say color. Background color, light blue. Thank you. Okay, so yeah. This is it like this. So let's say, as we say fixed position, so if we write, let me say I write other things now. Lorem ipsum, and let's say I want to have a scroll, something that we, because this one I know many they under. Let me have something plenty. Okay, so let me keep having that. Now what? Exactly. When I say this thing no green move, it did that exact fixed position. I did mean we have a lot of content that we can be scrolling and scrolling. In fact, let me try just for now. So let me duplicate this paragraph so that we can. I just want us to see it. This is long. This one plenty well. Exactly. So you see the way I'm scrolling, Abi? And I see the thing did like that for top because we said position fixed. In fact, let me make it that 100. This thing is too much. Let's use 50 so that I know to. You see, so you see that as I'm scrolling, the thing just did there. That's position fixed. Mean they where you dey. No matter what is happening on the screen, be there. Most of them now they see things for websites where we say sometimes you go see one floating button, go just they breathe for corner. No matter how you scroll, it go there. Now position fixed, they take do one. So for example, now let's say instead of this one now don't day up, just like this one where you no move. But let's say instead of up, we want make it the bottom. You know what you will do? You know, since we don't use margin top, margin bottom, and blah blah blah. If I say bottom, watch. If I say bottom, 0 pixel. What this means is I don't want any space for the bottom. So go to the bottom. No, don't take any space. Watch now, watch. You now see say it don't dey the bottom 0 pixel. Can you see it? Bottom 0 pixel. If I say bottom 100 pixel now, for example, it go come up because it will leave the space of 100 pixel. Look at my mouse under it. Can you see? It go leave the space of 100 pixel under it. So if you get something to stick at the bottom like that, now so you go do am. If na top you want make it stick to, say top 0, you see am. As I put top now, top 0, see am, it dey there. Nothing go happen. Ma change am back to bottom. You see am, nothing go happen whether I'm scrolling or whatever I'm doing. It remains there. Hope say una understand. Personally, I love Fix so much. Okay, so now understand the clear be okay, sharp, move on. Now thank you. Now with the power tap, I be what they like then, I don't know. Okay, so let me quickly say this. Sometimes I dey go live on TikTok. Not the live I'm going to teach backend, or no. I'm going live on TikTok sometimes on Friday in the afternoon or sometimes on Wednesday. And it's not video, it's audio. In fact, now my phone I take to go live. No be with all the software where they use teach. And then what we they do now say I just select other developers we good also join the live, and then we just keep talking about tech. The one we did 2 weeks ago was amazing. In fact, it be like say I go tech program. I don't know if anybody for here attend them. It be like say when you go tech program, you just attend them. So it was amazing. I met very strong developers, and they were beginners there too. So maybe any day when I see me or in the afternoon, say they just give you notification for TikTok, say I go live. No, say that kind of thing won't happen. If you're free, join. Or just dey the comment section, they look, they listening. People they wait sabi work for this country, they talk about that thing. Me myself, I learned a lot. So okay, let's continue. Don't forget what I said you should do with my music. Oh. Okay, so that is that for position fixed. Also, I told say you don't pass the which they call them, the attendance. So let's go on. My head is just banging. What's the next thing? What's the next one, Jari? Position absolute. Since you now say I understand this one, so let's go to position absolute. Yes, thank you, Sato. So for here, there's a position absolute. An element with position absolute is positioned relative to the nearest positioned ancestor. They don't still call our ancestor come here. Oh, Olorun Femi Samuel, you say you joined that day. How you be now? You know enjoy am? Okay, so let me go again. They say an element with position absolute is positioned relative to the nearest positioned ancestor. So instead of positioned relative to the viewport, no. However, if an absolute positioned element has no position ancestor, it uses the document body and moves along with page scrolling. Absolute positioned elements are removed from the normal flow and can overlap elements. Okay. To explain them, I no get power, but let's just do example. So is this what we're talking about? Position absolute. Let's do example. Let me remove all these jagwajantis again. It's sweet to Abi somewhere. Okay, so let me create normal h2 just to show what we are doing. So position absolute. Paragraph. An element with position. That's why they like to use my book, but I don't tire. So I'm using this W3 square beg. An element with position absolute is positioned relative to the nearest. Pay attention, I there the juice there. To the nearest positioned ancestor. No be your village ancestor. Instead of positioned relative to the viewport. In one of our class, when we are learning responsive design, I'm going to tell you what the viewport is. Like fixed. Okay, so now let me have a div. Make I put class giver. My brain know you're doing inside HTML today at all. Relative. Don't they write TypeScript since morning. So this div element has position relative. Just let's follow. Let's just map out this now. Then let's make this one absolute. We'll still do the class for inside CSS. So this div element has position absolute, so that we go first see the difference. Okay, now so let's do the style. Let me remove this and write something better. So I'm going to say div dot relative. So that means that one we get relative class, right? We go say position. Listen now, Mumu, don't let me press on. So position relative. Let's use width 400 pixel, height 200 pixel, border. Let's remove this color, Jerry. Border 1 pixel solid black. Let's use 3 pixels so it can be thick. Then let's now duplicate for the which is they call an absolute, the absolute class. So this one is going to be absolute, and then let's give it a top. Let me remove all these ones first, or let me leave this one. Let's give it a top 80 pixel. Right. What you will give one for right F? Remember that we are, let's say right now 0. We know they use margin top bottom again. Once we are using anything position, we use top, right, left. Don't forget. Then width is 200 pixel. Height should be 100 pixel, and then I think we are good to go. Yeah. Now let's look at what it go look like for the screen. Sign your attendance. So wahala. Can you see now? This is relative. It is for where it is, and this is absolute. Can you see it? Now let's check how the absolute worked. We say absolute, we say make the top be 80 pixels. So between here and here na 80 pixels. And then we say make the right be 0. See the right here, 0. Width, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Absolute, it go there for that position. You can do research on it. I know if my head is hot, but position absolute can come very handy, like very, very handy. If I were to make this thing smaller now, and I just want to see the way they behave. So you see, say this one no move, now this one they move. Okay, that's for. Hope so when I get and small, sha. I be una don't confuse. Just play with it later by yourself, or maybe another class will just touch and small again. Let's look at this one, sticky. Una no talk again. Hope so una get them now, understand and small. Me na answer me. I know to get power to shout. I beg. Ah. Motivation box. Your head won't scatter. You will be motivation box. Wahala. Me other people comment. Oh, no what? If you watch the video again, you go understand. Okay, sharp abi balogun. I dey come in and hold on. I won't go drink water. Okay. Let's go on. Then sticky. Okay, cool. In fact, are they tempted? Samson did this class. Okay, I don't see you. Sam Claw, probably if you just let me write something for that comment section where explain and small put on. My head they bang. That's I mean this relative so I be waiting they call them. Absolute. So if you just write something for comment section, let me drop them for them. Tony Aztec, okay, you say you understand. To you to drop something for comment section. Maybe people read, maybe they will understand. Let's move on to sticky. So anything where they dependent on anyone will get position sticky. Is they position based on the user scrolling. No be flex, so I know Lua Tosin, no be flex, so you know behave like flex, so no be flex, so now the measurement we will put and make and they decide, though, we say where the code they don't confuse it, oh, we say right 0. That means there should be no space on the right side 0. That's why it's there, oh, that's why you say they side by side. Anything we tell them do now there go there. Position fixed. So when I read what is something they explain for there. You just because you don't understand anything, you wait now, you watch the video. That's I'm talking to Kelvin Kaladao. You will just the company don't understand anything. Okay, that's fine. So let's do this. May we I want to put her now. May we do one example so that we'll just see how the sticky take the work. This one get plenty typing, but I don't get that power. So let's go. Let me remove this one. I will just change this to sticky. Position sticky. Oh, I don't even need it. May they go. Yes, watch the video later. So let's do paragraph here. They say try to scroll inside this frame. To understand, let's just follow their directive. To understand how sticky positioning works. Okay. Let's have a div. Let's give it a class of sticky. So let's say this one I am sticky. Bam. Then let's have another div. This one, they just give it one style directly, inline style directly. So they just say padding bottom 2000 pixel. Voila. And then they wrote something. Then inside the div, they have paragraph. In this, I need to write exactly what they wrote so that we can understand. In this example, the sticky element sticks to the top of the page. Top 0. When you reach its scroll position. That's for that paragraph. Next paragraph. Scroll back up to remove the stickiness. Voila for Igbo. Another paragraph. Lore, my post on my bag. This one long. Let's duplicate again. Just check any of your. So I think that is it. Okay. Now let's look at the CSS. Now let's write CSS. Let's wipe this ones off. Thank you, Jare Samson. Okay, let's put this one off. So position, we'll say more call that sticky class first. The div.sticky. Then position will be sticky, right? Top 0. You know what that means now? It means there will be no space at the top. Padding 5 pixel all around. And then background color light blue. What else? Let's use that border something. Okay. Let's see what it looks like because blast I go need to very good. Now, when I look first let's analyze the code. We have a paragraph first that tells you that try to scroll inside the frame to understand how sticky position work. Try to scroll I'm coming, sharp. Just hold on, guys. To understand how sticky position. So let's go back up. Now we now have the sticky box itself, which is this one, this one, and then every other one, like the next div now that holds everything here, we can't give them padding bottom 2000. That's from the space to this place. You get padding bottom 2000, and it make us feel scroll. Because watch, if we come out this, in fact, if we reduce this padding bottom to like 100, you see there will be no scroll. We put that padding button so that there will be space for us to scroll on the screen. So you see, I don't put them back. Now, we can't talk, say position sticky. The top should be 0, but look, there is space. This is because we have something there. Pay attention and see how it works. Padding 5 pixels and blah, blah, blah. The most important are these two. The position is sticky. And don't forget, they say position toggles between relative, where that, this thing safe. Between relative or fixed. So put that in mind. So now, as it day here, as it day under here with element, it is behaving relative. But by the time we scroll and it gets to where that top is 0, it turns to sticky. So you see, it becomes sticky for top. But once you scroll, come down. And I sure say when I go don't see many top menu where they behave like this. Once you dey scroll, you go just say once you reach top, bam, it don't stop. That thing they happen because of this top 0. Do you understand? And so you know the top at the beginning because of this one. That's why they say beginning, sometimes it behave like relative. And then at some point, when you meet some certain criteria, it will now behave like fixed. Don't tire. Hope you will understand. I mean, I follow waiting something to explain for comment section. Hope you will understand. Because I'm going off now. Hope I don't sign this thing. From on Wednesday, the CSS will go do now we real. Me na better the whole na belt now. We are going very deep. I mean, I they brace up for JavaScript class. We don't the near. now I go to say I don't start work. Nobody play with the play since. Daniel G, you said the AI. The thing is, I don't really know the name of the AI. I think one time Samson said it's Copilot. So maybe now this Copilot, look at this thing here. If you download your Visual Studio or you update to the latest one, you have Copilot. So I think it's Copilot that is doing the auto completion. So just check. Samson said it's Copilot, so just check. Okay, so that is it. Hope everybody don't sign this thing. So I have assignment for you guys. This assignment is not that you are submitting by Wednesday. You are submitting latest by Monday, let's say 4 p.m. I'm going to pick it in free pick because now no be total beginner again now. So I'll start treating you people like semi-adults, you know. Semi-adults. So let's come here. Simple website UI. Oh, in fact, I know what to do. Figma.com. I want you people to start feeling like professionals. So let's look for something. Where is this one? Yes, I think this is it. Am I mistaken or am I getting it right? I think this is it. Let me open this thing when I want build now. So by one say from top to bottom. I'm going to call you people submission before the class on Monday. Yes, this is it. This is nice. Yes. So let me explain it before I give you now. My students of 2 years ago, they know this song. Now one person for LinkedIn now redesign Paga. Now no Paga now Lagos people. Now then redesign Paga. Just play in redesign. So I can't ask and say me if you use it. So you just give me the link. Okay, so you can do it. Don't bother to make it responsive. Don't do the mobile part. Don't worry, I never teach you now. But I want you to build the site. Look at it. So now remember when we started this class, for beginning the first class, I said before the front end guy start writing code for the work, a product designer will design the product using UI UX designer will design it using Figma or any other software. Now this one, now the UI UX guy don't design them, but you see it's in form of design. So now like this, they will come give you will be front end guy. You come they look am, they carry the colors and other things, come they design your own. So now the experience what I want me to get now be that. So I'm going to share this link. Which people am I even share? How did they even share for Figma again? Okay, anyone can view. Yes, anyone can view. That's what I want. Then what? To invite people to edit? No, I don't want to edit. Just view. Okay, see copy link. Now I'm pasting the link in the comment section. I just pasted the link in the comment section, and I'm going to pin it because of other people when they watch this class. I'm going to pin it. I don't pin them. So if you click the link now, it's going to open this for you. So you are going to create this website as it is. I don't teach you now everything we need to know to do this website like this. Nothing there yet. So I want to see how far you guys can do, how you will think, how you will. I just want to see. Open and understand. My students from 2022, they know this website. They don't design and tire. So, open and understand though. I want this assignment by before the next class on Monday. Osato, please take note. Napaga website. I just placed the link in the comment section. Any question before I log off? This is 9:59. I want to be out of here. If you never buy HTML book, buy you. Who be this? We don't already enter. Different people don't enter the work. Don't they open link? I never talk for comment section. Say una hear. I don't they enter link. Una hear me? Can I go off now? Osato, please take note. Oh. Adebo Wale Bamboye is opening. Probably it's your network. So I'm seeing people's hand now. See people there inside. I'm seeing people already inside. People there inside. See people's hand moving. As you been at the scene. See that? See people hand they move. People there inside. So don't forget what I said you should do with that music. Oh. Go to TikTok and Instagram. It will be the latest post now. Though I will post something this night. So by the time I post this night, it will be the second to the latest. You will see that I just titled it Vibes Coding Anthem. So you can help me share. You can vibes to it on TikTok. You know, like that. So see you guys. Bye.